Happy New World drop, everybody. I hope you are enjoying the new game, and if not that, then at least the new gems and free packs you get to dump into Speed Duel packs. This new world is pretty controversial, but Speed Duel content isn't going anywhere at all, so let's talk about dream tickets real quick. If you don't know already, dream tickets can be used to obtain almost any card from a particular rarity that is at least a certain amount of months old, so that you don't spend them on cards that were recently added. These are a benefit for all duelists. If you're a new player looking to strengthen your collection, you could get your staples with this, and if you're an old dog with an account full of power already, you could grab a card you need for a deck you've been meaning to work on but had other priorities. The thing is though, not all cards are equally good choices. You could be a memer and get Axe Raider if your sense of humor hasn't evolved since 2016, but most of the time, you should spend these tickets wisely as they only come a few times per year. As a general rule, the best cards to spend your dream tickets on are staples or cards you need to finish particular decks, but there are actually more factors at play that might make you reconsider spending a ticket on something, and these factors are the 50% gem sale, the value of boxes that cards come from, and the decks that you intend on playing now or in the future. Whenever dream tickets are given to us, they are often given alongside a sale for boxes of a certain age, where packs cost 25 gems instead of 50 gems each. Right now, every box from the start of the game up until the 31st main and mini boxes, Shark Fang and Rage of Volcano, for players looking to build up a strong collection of staple cards to help them combat the power of the game. This is something that they should be waiting for and looking forward to, because it will drastically decrease the gem investment needed for them to become fully competitive. Some important cards that people still use in competitive Speed Duel's Duel Links from these old boxes are Cosmic Cyclone from Galactic Origin, Forbidden Lance from Valhalla Calling, Necro Valley from Dark Dimension, Galaxy Cyclone from Gaia Genesis, Fiendish Chain and DD Crow from Shining Hope, Paleozoic Canadia and Needle Ceiling from Valiant Souls, Floodgate Trap Hole from Generation Next, and Artifact Lancia from Future Horizon. Strictly speaking, all of the cards I just mentioned are very much valid choices for your UR dream ticket. That said though, if you spend your dream ticket on a more recent card that isn't involved in the 50% gem sale, and instead use your gems to get those older cards you need, then you will have spent less resources overall, since the gems you could have spent to get that new card have been cut in half to get an older card, and your dream ticket is used on that newer card instead. This isn't to say that you shouldn't spend your dream ticket on older cards, just that you should keep in mind that if an older card is competing with a newer card in your mind for what to spend your dream ticket on, it is probably wiser to spend it on the newer card. The newer cards you would probably most likely spend it on are Book of Moon from Chaotic Soldiers, Mystical Space Typhoon from Antinomic Theory, Breakthrough Skill from Cross Dimension, Warning Point, Eco Talker and Nirngirsu from Link Revolution, Nightmare Unicorn or Firewall Dragon from Future Circuit, Stardust Warrior or Trishula from Stars of Synchro, Giant Hand from Arms of Giant, Borrelode Dragon from Lord of Borrel, or Abyss Dweller from Photon of Galaxy. As you might be beginning to see though, some of these boxes have multiple cards within them that are worth obtaining, by gems or by dream tickets. So if you wanted to get a copy of Nightmare Unicorn and Firewall Dragon, and you spend a dream ticket on one of them, then use gems to get the other, but you end up getting one that you spent a dream ticket on anyway, then you'll notice that you've wasted your dream ticket. And if you want to circumvent this by going through the box first for one of them and then using the dream ticket on the other, then you should think to yourself, if you had just finished going through the box, since it's most likely a decent bit run through already, then you won't have as much of a difficult time getting it than if you started on a whole different box trying to get something else. So if there are multiple cards within a box you want, it might be best for you to not spend your dream ticket on cards that come from that box. Regardless of how good those cards are, you may end up having to go through those boxes regardless. Sometimes though, there are boxes where maybe only one of the cards is truly worth the value of a dream ticket, like Book of Moon in Chaotic Soldiers, but you might look at Chaotic Soldiers and think to yourself that you might like to play Necros, for example. Necros is a pretty solid deck, and it's pretty fun too. If you decided that you wanted to play Necros now or in the future, then when you come to it, then you'll see that the dream ticket you spent on Book of Moon may have been wasted, since you are probably going to pull those Book of Moons that you need anyway. Book of Moon is certainly a card everybody needs 3 copies of, because it's the most versatile card in the game, used to both protect yourself and hurt your opponent in a variety of ways. So this is probably the best card to spend a dream ticket on, especially because it's found in a box that lacks much power other than the Book of Moon and the Necros. But if you do want to play Necros, you will want to go through this box 3 times for the Brionac, so you might as well spend the dream ticket on something other than Book of Moon. This is just one example of how you can decide whether or not to spend a dream ticket on something, and you should apply this way of thinking to any card that you might want to get with this ticket. Will I go through that card's box to get other cards? cards? If I will, then I might as well spend my dream ticket somewhere else. Of course, that isn't to say that there's never a good reason to spend a dream ticket on a box you intend on going through. Let's say there's a box where, in order to play the deck you want that comes from that box, you only need to go through the box 2 times, like Salamangreat for example. You could build a fully functional Salamangreat core just by going through Link Revolution only twice. That said though, there are some UR cards in this box that you might like a third copy of, like Apprentice Illusion Magician, Warning Point, and Signet Mining. If you want all of these at 3 copies each, then you should go through the box a third time. But if you don't think you're going to need the Apprentice or the Signet Mining, you could just spend a dream ticket to get the third Warning Point. In conclusion, spend your dream tickets on staples or on cards to finish your decks if you already have staples, and if you want both new cards and old cards from your dream ticket, choose newer cards so that you can take advantage of the 50% off gem sale. But if you don't need the new cards, feel free to use both dream tickets and the sale to get old cards. If you want multiple cards from a box, you should probably spend your dream ticket somewhere else. And finally, if you don't need to go through a box a third time, then feel free to use your dream ticket to get the third copy of the only card you'd be going through it for the third time for anyway. I hope that this video has been of some use to you guys. If you have anything to add or any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and we can talk about it. And if you like the video, then slap like now, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell to get notified every time we make a new video. Have yourselves a good one, guys. I've been Undead from Team 6K, signing out.
Hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. I don't ask them to wait on me. They would ask where they gon' be with a song if they wanted the weatherman. I ain't asking to pay no fees. She was homeless and needed a spot. I ain't ask her to pay no lease. I ain't ask her to say no please. I ain't ask her to make no cheese. Scream fake but it ain't on me. Got clean so it ain't no streets. Why green if it ain't no keeps? Brought cream so it ain't no beef. My team say it ain't no chief. My demon they hang on me. They seemingly ain't no peace. I seen him, he ain't no beast. For